Rip-off Las Vegas faces another huge tourism slump thanks to government shutdown as Americans avoid flying over fears of travel chaos and plane crashes. Give me a flipping break with that title. But let me read it to you. So what is this, Rob? Is this the clip about the article?
Yes.
Go for it.
It was another rough month for Las Vegas tourism. In May, nearly every major stat took a dip. Strip gaming revenue dropped 4% year over year, with downtown down over 11%, and the Boulder Strip was off by 8.3%. Visitation fell by 6.5%, both for the month and year to date. And hotel occupancy on the Strip dropped by 3.2%. Even airport traffic and cars entering from California were down. Surprisingly, the average daily room rate also slipped below $200 for the first time in a while. So that is good news. The only bright spot, convention attendance was up nearly 11%. Is the era of nonstop growth and sky-high prices finally cooling off? The numbers say maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it's so bad that you know how they have these waitress girls that walk around? They can't afford them no more. Most of them are not. Like 62% are transgenders now.
Really?
No, I'm allegedly. So what people are saying.
Well, Vagistan?
No. So I just got back from Vegas yesterday. We went to Vegas, visited MGM. Excited about Vault 2026. We'll be at the MGM. Sick. The amount of surprise we'll be making with that is going to be awesome. But we're there. We're walking around. We finished the meeting. We take off at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning yesterday. And we landed, had a full day yesterday. I finished at 10 o'clock last night with Tom at a very good dinner we had last night.
Cool stuff.
Yeah, very good stuff. But while we're there, we're looking at MGM's new, what do you call it, the pool party they do outside. Like, I don't know what it's called, but it's called the Palm Beach or something at the MGM. Yeah. Nice area with the pool parties. We may be shutting down now, doing something with it. But I asked the guy, say, let me ask you, how is tourism right now in Vegas? We're walking around the tables. Nothing. Nobody's there. He said, tourism is down dramatically. Okay? That's the guy I was actually talking to. Tourism is down dramatically. Okay? Tourism is down dramatically. He looked like that guy. Tourism is down dramatically. Events are up. So people doing conventions. Vegas is slowly taking over Orlando. It used to be Orlando for many years for convention town. But Vegas is becoming a convention capital of America today. Tom, would you agree with that Vegas is it now?
Yeah, very much so. They've built a lot of stuff there trying to attract the convention crowd back and a lot of things since COVID. But now all of a sudden, they don't have the other half of it. They don't have the tourism.
Yeah. So to me, you know, when you hear stories like this with Vegas, you're talking to drivers, you're talking to different people, you're talking to what people are saying. It is kind of happening. It's just not what it once was 25 years ago. When we used to go to Vegas, Vinny.
Oh, man.
If you think about it. I mean, it is.
Remember.
So now what companies put Vegas out of business? OnlyFans, okay?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Online gambling.
Yeah.
Tinder. You know who else who's putting Vegas out of business in a big way? Everybody who's a health podcaster that's got young men not drinking,
not gambling,
not smoking, not doing, like they're changing the habits of health.
Good. Mm-hmm.
So you're like, why am I going to go there do that? The habits are changing. Chip Wilson and I did a podcast about 10 years ago. Chip Wilson is the founder of Lululemon. And he said something to me. He says, Patrick, in 20 years, almost everybody in America will be in shape or will know whether they're in shape or not. But you're going to see six-packs are no longer going to be a big deal. I said, why is that? He says, because clothes are going to become smart. Clothes, you're going to wear clothes, and the clothes are going to tell you, stand up and walk for 5 minutes.
Yeah, the watches are doing it already.
It's going to say, go drink some water. Your body is this. He's going to say, he said, we're going to have smart clothes, not smart watches, not smart clothes, things that you wear, right? So who knows what's going to happen to Vegas with the stuff that they're experiencing right now. I just kind of wanted to share that because I was in Vegas yesterday. And I saw that article. I said, probably a good idea for us to bring it up. You look like you want to say something.
I was going to say, what are they going
Vegas.
to do? What are they going to do to fix it?
Well, yeah, I was just going to say that. I mean, every company is going to have to, or every attraction, or every city is at that point going to have to reinvent themselves. So, you know, what's the value prop that Vegas brings to the table? Pat, you highlighted it. I was just going to kind of reiterate that. Gambling, less people are gambling. And if you can do it online. You can do sports gambling. You don't need to go to Vegas to do that. Drinking, less people are drinking. You talked about that. Sex, you don't need to go all the way to Vegas. You know, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Yeah, what also happens on OnlyFans can stay on OnlyFans or on Tinder or on Grindr. Shout out to you, Mike Johnson. Nightlife, I mean, less people are going out there partying as much these days. People used to go get married in Vegas. Britney Spears famously got married in Vegas. Nobody's getting married these days. Who's crazy? Who does that? So they need to reinvent themselves. Vegas used to be known Sinatra, Elvis. Have you ever seen the movie Swingers when they're like, we're going to Vegas? Vegas. Nobody's excited for Vegas anymore. PBD is actually single-handedly keeping Vegas afloat with his conferences, and that's exactly what they're doing. So what's the new value prop Vegas is bringing to the table?
Nothing.
Yeah, really.
They're in bad
Actually,
shape.
think about it.
Like what can they do to shift
you know,
it?
Oakland A's are about to go to Vegas. Did you know that? Tom, did you know that?
Yes, the Oakland A's will play in Sacramento until the stadium is built in Vegas.
Yeah, we drove by it. They're building a stadium on the Strip. That's the stadium right there. Look at that. Oakland
man.
Athletics are relocating to Vegas. Go back, Rob. That's what they're thinking. Is that what
What
it's
a
going to look like? That's a sick looking
Sick, but
stadium.
horrible timing right
It's
now.
gonna be hot as hell to go over there.
hot.
Hot as hell to go over there. But we'll see.
Nobody's there.
Do you
We'll
think
see what's
Vegas
gonna
can reinvent themselves and make a comeback, Pat?
Do you think bookstores can reinvent themselves and make a comeback?
Nope.
No.
Why?
Because
Well, they can if they completely change their business model.
Which is what?
You know, if you bookstores used to be a place to go buy books, just like Starbucks was a place to go buy coffee. At this point, social gatherings and getting people together still is important, right? Why do we do the vault? Hey, you can go watch it online.
The
and go do
mall.
vault
I go to the
manual.
mall to get
Come
chicks
on
with
down.
Umberto all the time,
So
bro.
people are still going to want to hang out, but what they're going to do when they're hanging out, I guess, varies. But bookstores, if you have reasons to come together, get together, group settings, what have you.
Yeah.
Nobody goes to a bookstore to buy a book. That's what you buy Amazon or Audible or anything like that.
That was the theory of, the
Relativity.
theory that they had on the Oakland Raiders going to Las Vegas
Yep.
was that, Adam and I, let's say we live in Cleveland, and, we have a couple friends.
God
we love the
forbid.
Cleveland Browns, and it's December
Shout out to
10th.
Malik.
It's cold. It's between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Not much going on in Cleveland, but Cleveland will be at the Raiders in Las Vegas. We say, hey, man, let's grab a Southwest flights and let's go out to Las Vegas and see the Browns play the Raiders this weekend. And they pull a lot of away team fans into Vegas for those games. But guess what? Those people do not spend as much as they thought they would be spending, Pat, in Vegas. They go to average hotels. They come to see the Browns play. They go back. They're not dropping another $1,000, $2,000 on partying and gaming. They're not.
Of course.
So the whole thesis about the Raiders being a magnet for all the away team fans,
Yeah, it's a small magnet.
coming
but not,
true,
but
but
not
it's
a big
not-
magnet.
No, it's what I said to the driver yesterday. I said, no, who goes to road game baseball games? Nobody goes to road
Nobody.
baseball
Hell
games
no.
Regular
except,
season.
except if it's the big names. Cardinals, Red Sox, Yankees, Dodgers. Who else you put on that
Marlins?
list? No one's going to Marlins on the road. You're not doing that.
But so, what was your point with the bookstore?
If you think bookstores are not making a comeback, Vegas is not going to make the same comeback because technology put them out.
Wow.
Tinder, Bumble, OnlyFans, how they say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas?
Yeah.
No, nowadays it's what happens on OnlyFans, what happens on Tinder, what happens on, online casinos. It's there now. It's there now that you have. So who knows? I have a lot of great memories in Vegas as a young man coming up, and I was in Vegas quite often. At one point, I was going every other week. I would drive up Zizix, if anybody
Zizix,
knows that
the
exit.
road, yeah,
right? The
Zizix,
yeah.
Zizix.
So if
Zizix.
you know,
Zizix.
no, Zizix.
Zizix.
You
Oh.
dirty. You're a dirty man.
I learned Armenian
You're a
from
dirty
my
man.
friend Artie.
Here's what
Ladies.
can I give a contradiction statement right now? I think, actually, my buddy Michael Sartain talks about this in Vegas. So cities start to expand, and then they reach the breaking point where it's like, all right, we have too many clubs, we have too many venues, we have too many nightlife things going, we have too many casinos. Stop building. And then they're gonna contract, and still the great casinos will still exist. Still the great clubs like
think so.
XS
I think events not
and
going away.
Marquee and all this stuff that Jason
Yeah.
Strauss and these guys do will still exist, but the newcomers, they will fall off.
Yeah.
It's like if you have 10 great bars in your city and that's the max, and then you try to invent 12, 15, 20,
Yeah.
all right, those 10 are going to go out of business.
I mean, listen.
but the original 10 will stay.
Last night was a great night. The Yankees beat the Red Sox, okay? Notice one person not clapping, okay? And that is none other
Tom.
than Tom Ellsworth. So
Yeah.
here's what we
Hater.
want to do with you. Here's what, look at that. Look at the
that
hater
look.
look.
Look at that look.
Zoom in on
Hater
his
right
face.
there.
By the way,
Yeah.
I want people, can you zoom in
Can't
on his
even
face,
control
Jake?
himself.
Zoom in on his
Can't
face
even stop smiling.
and tell me Everybody in the group text last night was texting back except for one guy. And the one guy who didn't respond back was this guy. He says he doesn't have hate towards the Yankees. I believe he does. Having said that, the pitcher of the Yankees yesterday pitched a
Lights out.
12 strike. You know, he hasn't pitched a 12 strikeout. Not in the minor leagues. This is the first time he does it. Lights out. Great stuff. But here's what we like to see.
Schlittler.
For some of you guys that are Dodger fans, you're from LA, and you're on Tom's side. We got the Dodger Blue Future Looks Bright hat.
Look at
Check this out.
that.
Look at the timing of it.
Boom.
What a sick hat that is. By the way, whether you're a Dodgers fan or not, that is a legit one of the sickest blue-colored Future Looks Bright hat we have. But if you're a Yankees fan, folks, we also got the Yankees hat. The navy blue Future Looks Bright hat. So here's a contest we're going to be playing. We're going to be watching to see which of these two is going to get more love. Now,
Come on,
Tom,
Yankees.
Tom was upset because Tom said people in LA are sleeping, Pat. Yankees fans are up.
Yeah, we are.
But listen, California is one of the biggest viewers of the podcast. So, Rob, we have to find a way to put the links of both hats there. Folks, if you're searching it, you could put Navy hat. It'll come up. And what's the other hat's title if somebody is searching it so they want to find it?
Royal
It's
Blue.
Royal hat.
It is a
you
sick
type in
color.
Royal, but both hats are
I know,
sick.
I know.
Are there
But
other
may-
colors?
I'm a
Maybe you're
Yankee.
somebody that's kind of like, you're neither Yankees or the Dodgers. Some of you guys may be watching this. You're Pirates. You're ready to go after the ump. Some of you guys are like, where's that ump? Give me the ump. I want to go find that man. I want to go chase that man. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. They were chasing. Did you see that
No.
afterward? Oh, my God.
They chased the
They're
ump.
holding the Pirates players back from destroying this ump.
Oh, man.
Because of a couple bad pitches that they had. Cubs
Did they get
obviously won.
eliminated?
Yeah, it's done, guys. So
Next year
Yankees
it's a
made it.
robot.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, we're going to see what's going to happen. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.